Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning. That's when it's time to dig deep, to find the courage to push some more. Because if you got the drive, the discipline, and the resolve to do what it takes to make yourself great,
Thanks for joining us. Time to get ready for NBA action on 2K Sports. It's Game 3 on the world's biggest basketball.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. In the booth with me, Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Well, we know he loves to push the ball in transition. And even if he doesn't have any help, any wing runners, he has the knack to weave his way through traffic and score on his own.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
They can't panic, but after losing the first two on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Well, their goal going into the finals was to get a split of those first two games on the road, and they weren't able to do it. So now the pressure is on them to really just win this first game. If you can turn the series around emotionally and momentum-wise, now you got a chance to win all three home games and take control.
But, Steve, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They'd get a huge boost going forward. The fans will just get crazier and more hype. I don't think it's out of the question at all that they can win these next three at home.
Shot's good.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And, guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's the screen. With some arc, lots of room. They grab their own miss.
Nice tip in. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball's going to end up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. He had an upbeat attitude when we spoke, especially for being down 2 games in the NBA Finals. He explained his demeanor, though, saying everyone expects them to hold serve in their building, and we feel we can do the same. Confidence not lacking on their sideline despite the deficit, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Back to Williams. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Right side, Williams. A jump hook. And James pulls it down. Puts up the baby hook. Gets it to go.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
The finger roll finish at the bucket.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Picked by Williams. It's Williams with the drive. They get it back. Good! Gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Back to LeBron. There's a good screen. Off the pick. 6 to shoot. Misses in close.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
On the wing, Williams. Potopico defended by Reeves. Pass to Bridges. Gives him the lead pass. And that one's good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The dish to LeBron. Here's Stafford, and he banks in the layup.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Deflects the pass. Brunson, he started by Williams. Feeds to LeBron. There's the lob to the hoop. Here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. The feed to Williams. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
And the shot is good. He's got 6.
Well, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's Potopico. That misses off the backboard.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Here's Brunson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Makes it off the glass.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
The pass to LeBron. Passes it to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to LeBron. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
LeBron outside. Defended by Bridges. Fades back. LeBron's shot is good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Back to Williams. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Bridges. LeBron with it. LeBron left side. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Clock at 6. It's stolen. Number 13. It's good. This game is all even.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
The pass to Wagner. Passes it to Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got 13.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And another specialty of his is the 3 ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
Here's Bridges. 13 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. Sinks the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now the pass to Reeves. He dishes it to LeBron. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Here's Stafford, and easy 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
He's the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Wagner passes to Bridges. Here's the 3. Gets the bucket. Bridges has got 16.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Number 13, defended by Wagner. Here's Hunter. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Williams with the ball. Outside, Walker. Pass to Vincent. He passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. And Jordan sends it back. Pass to Hunter. Outside, Russell. There's the pass to Hunter. Number 13. Great defense that time from Wagner. Gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Carter dishes to Williams. To the paint. And a missed layup.
Well, he defended the shot, got back into play, and grabbed the board. Nice play.
There's a screen. He feeds it to Jordan. Number 13, defended by Vincent. From the arc, gets it to go. He has 5.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now here's Williams, defended by Reeves. Williams gets the bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Russell kicks to Hunter. Back to Russell. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams. Outside, Walker. Back to Williams. Kicks to Carter. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Carter's got his first basket.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Russell passes to Reeves. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Williams. Drops in the tray. Williams has got 5 now.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
Here's Reeves. No good on the buzzer beater. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The away team up 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Friday night, NBA Hoops. Be there.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
We've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Reeves in a shooting guard. Passes it to Hunter. Outside, Russell. He kicks to Jordan. He's against Williams. Russell passes to Hunter. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Williams is out there with Vincent. Then it's Williams. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Williams attacking, and that one's good.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. The ball really well in this game, 58%. Pass to Hunter. And there's the pass to Reeves. Doubled by Vincent. Russell, defended by Carter. Jordan dishes to Russell. Puts it up. Connects. The jumper drops. Russell's got his first bucket of the night. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Carter sets the pick for Williams. Dishes to Carter. That's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Outside, Russell passes to Hunter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Hunter. Both free throws good from Hunter. Done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Pass to Vincent. Back to Williams. Walker. And it's off from three-point range. The drive by Russell. The dish to Jordan. Williams with the block. Williams kicks to Walker. And the pass to Vincent. The 3. Tries to keep it alive. Leaps for it. It's rebounded by Reeves. And they're moving it up. Williams with the block. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Offensive rebound. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him. His stroke is never changing.
That free throw good from Reeves. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Williams. The fadeaway. Williams passes to Williams. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And he lobs it up.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Bridges. From past the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Bridges has got 19 points.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Reeves lays it in without an inch of room around him. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Now the feed to Williams. Here's Bridges. Here's Patopico. From outside, off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Up again. The follow-up flush.
Showing us a little force on that putback there.
But there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
You got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
Pass to Bridges. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Hunter.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 7.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Trubansky defended by Reeves. 6 to shoot. Here's Trubansky. Off target from outside. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Brunson, he's guarded by Williams. Throws it up high.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Got into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Back to Williams. Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Potapico. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Back to LeBron. Shot off the screen. Good as the jump shot falls. LeBron's got 9 points.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
The pass to Bridges. Trubansky defended by Hunter. That's good.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. There's the screen. Doubled by Bridges. It's LeBron with the drive, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Just 5 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Off the screen. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes out of play. Gone 1 of 4 so far. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. LeBron's got 13.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And Williams backs in. Bridges passes to Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
LeBron against Bridges. Picked off in midair. Fast break. Here they come. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Being fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Reeves, he's guarded by Williams. LeBron James on the wing. All alone. And that one's good. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Bridges. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Bridges has got 21 in the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Reeves, he's guarded by Williams. The drive by LeBron. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
What a game for LeBron. 15 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. LeBron against Williams. Here's Wagner. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. 7 points in the game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Back to LeBron. Clock at 6. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, LeBron. Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Potapico. Can't nail the jumper.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
.157 left now here in the second. Here's Trubansky. A terrific shot on the turnaround. 6 points for him.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
There's been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. He dishes it to LeBron. No good off the front iron.
couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
They set the pick. Passes it to Wagner. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. He feeds it to LeBron. The tray. And again, LeBron missing. Gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Bridges. Leads him in there. The shot is good from Wagner. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
To the middle. Here's Stafford. That's blocked. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
.30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Left side, Williams.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. .17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Brunson. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Potapico. Buries it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
That'll do it for the first half. The away team, they lead by 7. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is the halftime report. The tension of these finals continues to mount here in Game 3. Some good basketball for the away team. Things are clicking as they have the lead and look to be on their way to a commanding 3-0 lead in the NBA Finals. And the home club still hanging in there. The second chance buckets certainly adding up in this one. They pounded the offensive glass. A great performance by LeBron in the first half. He's up to 19 points, and he's helped out with some key rebounds as well. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. We're seeing a tremendous game from Bridges.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Here's Potapico. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Stanford, he's guarded by Williams. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Down low, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Brunson. Williams with the block.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And Williams, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 11 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Number 13. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
And there's the pass to Bridges. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Bridges has got 23 points.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Here's Potapico. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 11.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Passes it to Reeves. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. Gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Bridges, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
The kick out to LeBron. Knocks down the 3-ball. LeBron's got 22 points.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Yeah, I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Bridges. Kicks to Williams. Potapico defended by Reeves. 6 to shoot. Here's Potapico. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Teardrop shot. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. They set the screen. From downtown, gets the bucket. 14 points for him.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
To the inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. He kicks it to Williams. He passes it to Walker. From outside the arc, no up. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Brunson, he's guarded by Williams. Inside. That's good. 12 points for him.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's Vincent. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Reverses, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Vincent.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Reeves. Outside, Russell. It's up a three. The shot is off.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Dishes it to Williams. Picked his pocket. Brunson, defended by Bridges. Here's Russell. Connects from three-point range. Russell's got 5.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Trabansky guarded by Jordan. Williams gets a screen from Walker. It's Williams with the drive, and Jordan sends it down. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Reeves, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now the dish to Walker. Back to Williams. The pass to Vincent from deep. It's rebounded by Reeves. Gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Brunson on the 3 off target.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Vincent. No good on the 3. Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Russell with it. He's picked up by Walker. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
To the middle. Here's Trabansky. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Outside Russell. Brunson defended by Vincent. Passes it to Reeves. Beyond the arc. And that is good. He's got 13.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Williams kicks to Walker. Pass to Vincent. Back to Walker. Jacks up a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 3rd rebound tonight. There's the pick. Tries to save it. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Williams is checked in for Walker. The visitors on defense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
They ran away with that game, Kevin, mostly thanks to their play at the offensive end.
That's exactly right, guys. There was crisp movement by the players and the ball throughout that game, and they got a lot of high-quality shots as a result.
Here's Stafford. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Gone into his slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Bridges. Feeds it to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Trabansky. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 11 points in the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Bridges with the board.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
This one for three, but they recover it. Launches it, and the basket good. Bridges has got 28 points for the game. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Being almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. The pass to Vincent. 1:09 left to play in the third. No good from outside. Thing has been just great so far, up at 56%. Oh, and the jam power play.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Here's Potapico, and he drops that one in. 16 points for him.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
LeBron outside. There's the triple. Gets it to go. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
And 61% showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Potapico. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
Gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Number 13, defended by Bridges. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The away team leading by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. So it's the visitors now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Potapico. Bank shot, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And there's the feed to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron James on the wing. Stafford, he's guarded by Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Back to LeBron. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. LeBron's got 31.
They're coming in bunches for LeBron right now.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Reeves. And now Williams inside. The kick out to Williams. Shoots from the high post. Trubinsky, the follow-up jam.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
You know, one other thing you have to appreciate when it comes to him is his skill on the low block. Terrific footwork, nice up and under fakes, and he's got a tremendously soft touch.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
He dishes it to LeBron. Down low. Here's Stafford. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
Bridges against LeBron. Here's Potapico. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Sinks the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
The ball really well in this game, 58%. LeBron with a screen on Williams. LeBron outside. Stafford, he's guarded by Williams. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
LeBron against Bridges. He feeds it to Williams. Good.
Where the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
LeBron outside. For the 3. That one goes. Count. LeBron's got 15 points here in the second half.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Trubansky. Can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The drive by LeBron. And it's blocked. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gets it to go. 13 points for Williams.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Back to LeBron. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So it's the visitors now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Outside Williams. He passes to Bridges. Here's Potapico. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 22.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Brunson. And right through it goes. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 assists. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Trubansky. Jump shot is good that time. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. There's the pick. Here's Brunson. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pick by Williams. Potapico. Bridges. Back to Williams. Tries again. The shot misses.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
To the inside.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Outside Williams. Passes to Bridges. Three-pointer. No luck.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
LeBron James on the wing. Williams with the block. It's LeBron with the drive. The second chance effort. Just 5 on the clock.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Williams has a screen for Williams. Here's Trubansky. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Reeves. He's guarded by Williams. The fader. And the shot is long.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Now LeBron. LeBron right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. The three-pointer off the mark.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Potapico. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
It's LeBron with the drive. Stafford, he's guarded by Williams. Lets the three fly. LeBron, no luck. Gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. They set the pick. The kick out to Williams. Williams passes to Bridges. Rejected by LeBron. LeBron James on the wing. They get a hand on it. Pass to Bridges. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Right through the D for the layup.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
Outside Williams. Defended by Reeves. The shot. Shot's good by Williams.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. and they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Bridges against LeBron. And stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Now the pass to Bridges. And it's good. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the second half.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Passes it to Reeves. Back to LeBron. LeBron left side. Bridges with the board.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to LeBron. Deflected. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .136 left in the game. And that one's good. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
And here is Williams. Pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Williams. Here's Potapico. Goes back up. And it's Williams laying it in.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
LeBron against Bridges. Back to LeBron. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Bridges. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bridges has got 33. And 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's Brunson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Potapico. And he converts the layup.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
Here's Brunson. No good off the back of the rim.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Potapico defended by Reeves. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's good.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Number 22, defended by Wagner. Here's Hunter. Drills it from outside.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that'll do it for Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Now it's time to present the Jordan Player of the Game.